Hi, everybody. I'm just double checking that I did this right. And I think I did. Yes, cool. I did a setup differently this time, and I'm excited because it worked. A little bit nervous before that it wasn't going to work, but it did. So, oops. Now the only thing is to make myself here. Now we're great. Okay. So hopefully some of you guys will join live with me, but if not, you're welcome to catch this on the replay. And hopefully you can hear me well enough. If not, I can always scooch in closer. But if you want to grab some tea or water, go ahead and do so. Get yourself comfortable. And definitely say hi to me in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. And happy new moon. There is a lag time. So sometimes there might be a delay in like what I'm saying versus what I see in the chat, but it'll work out just fine. It'll be great. So tonight, I'm just going to give you a brief overview as to what's happening with the energy today with this new moon, kind of help you understand why you might be feeling how you are feeling. And then we're going to answer some journal questions. And at the end, I will send you Reiki healing from here. So like basically like live, but of course you're catching on the replay then, replay Reiki. Yeah, I'm excited. This new moon energy, I don't know about you guys, but for me, a lot of times the new moon keeps me up and my dreams are more vivid with the new moon than they are with the full moon. So this week, it's like every night my dreams are insane, like super, super wild. So if you're experiencing something similar, we're all here in this together. You're not alone. But definitely ask yourself questions about dreams to try to find out for yourself what the meaning of the dream might mean and how, like what it is, if it is giving you guidance, right? Like, I don't know if every dream we have is purposely to give us guidance. If you ask for guidance before you go to sleep, then yes, like that dream might signify it. But, just ask yourself, meditate on it, contemplate it. So if you guys see me looking away a little bit, it's because I'm looking at notes. My camera's here. So this new moon happening in the sign of Virgo today, which I'm excited that I get to be here on live with you because normally I'm vending and I'm home. So this new moon, it's really about getting something going or getting something back into motion. It is also the energy of like a massive reset for whatever it is that you've been dealing with, a really good time for you to get rid of toxicity, to let things go. With it being in the sign of Virgo, it's really great for healing, whether it be healing our physical body, healing our mental, emotional. I know for myself and a few other people that have shared with me, the past just keeps really coming up and being so prominent in my mind. And I do think it is part of the retrograde planets and just like the energy in general. But, hi, Layla. But the past and learning from the past mistakes, we're going to do a question tonight that's going to help us with this. But that's definitely something that energetically, I think a lot of us are going through, just like this strong pull to dive into the past, go into the past, reconnect with people from the past, etc. And also to figure out like what lessons we learned. So one of the questions, we are going to focus on that, but the energy is definitely here for that. And also transforming your health from like a physical perspective. How can you create more structure and get more organized and planned? Like Virgo is very much about those details and the organization and the structure of it. So this is definitely a really good new moon to create new habits, especially new health habits. So if you're feeling called to doing that, roll with it. And what else? This is a time, because of the retrograde planets, for us to draw within and understand where we have been so that we can move forward. Also, because of the retrograde planets, this is a time where we're kind of in a pause. Like you might be feeling a little bit unsure. You might be feeling a little bit rattled. You might be feeling a little confused. you might feel as if there's not a lot of forward momentum for you. Like you're just kind of in like the limbo phase, as you're not the old version of you, but you're not fully into the new version that you want to be in. You're kind of like in this pause. So don't be too frustrated or beat yourself up on that. Just know like it's a great time to go within, get clear on your inner world, help yourself like bring in the scatteredness, allow yourself to focus, but relying more on your own intuition, your own inner guidance than like people outside of you. This is also a good energy to connect with grounding energies of the earth. You know, a lot of Virgo is an earth sign. So connecting into the earth and nature and that type of stuff is really good right now. And trying to think what else. Deeply connect with the power of nature. Oh, this is a time because just to get in tune with the changes that are happening in your body, the changes that are happening within the seasons, regardless of what hemisphere you're in. We are entering into, you know, a next seasonal change around this time. It'll be more extreme, like towards the end of the month, but we are transitioning. So just kind of go with the flow and honor your body, honor where you want to move more slowly, honor how you're feeling. And I think that's pretty much it of what I wanted to discuss. Yes, I'm reading through these notes. I think that's pretty much it. You guys could definitely let me know how you have been feeling. If any of this is resonating for you, just throw it in the chat box. And then when you're ready, you can grab a pen and paper, and we're going to answer some journal questions. And I'm going to slowly drink my tea because it's very hot. So one thing for this moon ritual, I wanted to light a healing candle. So these are the intention candles that I make. I use coconut wax and essential oils. I have 2 hidden crystals inside of them that pertain to the intention of healing. So as we are doing this moon ritual, answering these questions, and I'm sending you Reiki, I am burning this healing candle with the intention that it send a massive healing to you, wherever it is that you need it, physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever that is. Yes, definitely feeling like you're in limbo. I feel you, girl. But just know it's not going to stay here for long. It's just here for now. So it'll pass. This too shall pass, right? Okay. So we're going to start with cleansing our energy, and then we're going to cleanse the energy of the room as well. I have a little sage bundle. You can just imagine white light coming down around you if you don't want to burn anything, or if you can't burn anything. I'm going to burn some sage. And as I burn this, I'm going to just read something to you just to help intensify the cleanse. When you're cleansing your own energy, be sure to get the palms of your hands as well as the bottoms of your feet, as these are energy centers. I also like to get like around my head, behind and in front of my stomach, as those are also places, especially my stomach, that I feel like it really helps me cleanse more deeply. I ask my aura to be cleansed of any dense energy. I ask my aura to be cleansed of energy that is not mine. I invite my own energy that may be scattered to come back to me. I welcome in loving, protective, uplifting energy into my aura. I invite spirit, my higher self, and any other loving entities to guide me through this ritual and help me articulate my desires clearly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am going to stay seated so I can stay on camera, but you are welcome to walk around as we cleanse the energy of this room. I clear this space of all energy that is not in my highest and greatest good. I ask this space to be filled with pure love and nurturing energy. I ask this space to support me in this ritual. I am open, safe, supported, and loved in this space. I invite in my team, the new moon energy, and any other loving support for this ritual. Thank you, Thank you. Thank you. I'll throw both of those in the chat as well in case if you want to revisit them again, or if I went through it too fast. And do it separately. It only allows me 200 characters, so I have to like chop it up a little bit. Okay, those are the two things that I read to help us cleanse. You're welcome to grab a pen and paper, or if you want to type everything up tonight, you could do that too. I'm actually going to type instead of writing. I'm a little bit excited about these questions. I'm excited for this moon. I'm excited for like real change to happen, you know? Okay. And I'll post the questions in the chat as well, so you won't be in the dark. So our first question is going to be, what from your past keeps popping into your mind, and what lessons did you learn from those events? So anything that keeps popping up, whether it be people, places, things that happened to you, things that you did, things that you regret, like whatever from the past. And this is going to be something that no one's going to see. Okay. So you can really just be honest with yourself, really share with yourself. And we're going to take, I want to say, let's take 3 minutes, maybe 4. I feel like this is kind of a deep question and I don't want to rush you. So I'm going to throw the question in the chat, and then also I'm just going to start playing some music. So we have something to listen to while we write. Sorry, I'm being picky about picking a song. Let me just pick a song. Let me just do one more thing. Hopefully you guys can hear that. Yeah, let's take 3 minutes to answer this question. How are we feeling? I feel like that might be too short, but if you guys are good and you want to move on, we could definitely move on. There's definitely going to be a lag for me asking this question and you answering it. Hello from Canada. Hi, Crystal Moon. I waved to you before. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Leila's good. All right, cool. Let's move on to our next question. So I'm going to throw it in the chat again, and I'll talk about it. So how have you been taking care of your health, your physical and mental health? Thinking about how have you been feeding yourself? What have you been consuming? What kind of thoughts have you been thinking? Have you been allowing yourself to actually feel through and experience your emotions, etc., right? Think of your health in all aspects, all angles. Have you had good boundaries going on, right? Or are you letting people seep in? How have you been taking care of your health? First part of this question. And then the second part is, how would you like to transform your health? So what of those things aren't going so well that you'd like to change? So for this, let's take 3 minutes. Again, if 3 minutes is too fast, you let me know and we will keep on writing. I will play another song. How are we feeling? Would we like a few more minutes? Oh, Mindy, I'm so glad to hear that. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, there's a beauty in going slow. Hi from LA. I love LA. I almost moved there. We'll see. I think we're good on that question. Hopefully we're good. Layla's good. Okay. Layla's like my keeper. She's good. We're good. Okay. Our next question is going to be, in what ways do you need to organize your life? And yeah, that's the question. You can think of all ways. You can think of everything that you're doing, everything that you have going on. How would organization help make you feel better? How would it help reduce whatever it is that you're feeling? You know, how, in what ways do you need to organize your life? For this one, we will take 2 minutes for this question. If we need more time, you let me know. And the question is now in the chat. How are we feeling with time? That was a little bit more than 2 minutes. Crystal Moonstar, I totally understand that of, not being taught healthy boundaries and not knowing how to put yourself first. And there's always time to learn. There's always time to start making small changes that will help make you feel better. And I like to think the more we fill our own cup, we have more love and a greater capacity to then be there for other people, right? I think of it this way, like if I'm not filling my own cup up and I am running on low tolerance, low patience, kind of running on fumes, then the people around me are going to get the brunt of it, right? I'm not going to be able to be as kind because I might be a little more snappy because I'm tired or, I don't have it in me. And so, I feel like there's a balance between deciding, we always have the choice in the moment. If we're aware of what we're doing, that's everything. Being aware of in this moment, this request, I'm going to lower my boundary and I'm choosing to do this because I have it in me. I could do this. It's not a big deal. This need for somebody else, I got it. It's not a big deal. But in the times where we don't have it, it's okay to say, I love you, but tonight I really want to stay in. I really want to, just read a book and drink some tea. I still love you. It's not like I'm not here for you. And what I've learned is that the relationships that understand that, like they will survive and they will understand it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah. But Crystal Moonstar, it's okay. You can always learn, and you can start by practicing small, just putting the boundary up. And sometimes people don't even recognize it. Yeah, you can put down most of your life and let down by people most. Yeah. What I've learned is that I can't expect anyone else to do what I would do for them. But if I recognize that a relationship is not on par with what I'm willing to give, like if you're in my inner circle, I will literally give you anything. You need something in a moment, I will give it to you. But if you are not, if that's not reciprocated, if I do that, but you're not able to show up that way for me, then I have to recognize who that person is and just adjust and decide if I want to do it for them, it's because I'm wanting to do it for them. I understand their ability, like how they treat me. But there's certain people that it's, I feel like there's a scale of relationships of this is an acquaintance, this is somebody else, this is someone else. And then it kind of gets back and forth. And then it's like, oh no, you're my ride or die. And I will go all in. I don't know if that helps you, but energetic reciprocity in all relations. Yeah. And I've had to learn this even with family members. I will always love them, but the way in which I show up for them may be different based on how how the relationship feels energetically. And it always changes. So that's a little rant. I hope it's helpful. And these are just my opinions. So by all means, formulate whatever feels best and good for you. Okay, so let's move on to our next question. I think we're on question number 4. Yes, question number 4. So this is a long one. I'm going to throw it in the chat as I explain it. Oh, it's too long. Hold on. Okay, 2 parts coming at you. Okay, so this question, I feel like this has been all of me 2023. But anyway, how can you enhance being in the midst of a transformation, aka experiencing a pause, where you are not your old you, but your desires aren't fully here? And what is it that helps you realize that your desires are on their way? Let me try to break this question down in a way that might make better sense, because I don't know if it makes sense as it is. So how can you enjoy this time right now when you're in this limbo phase? Not everyone may be experiencing it, but if you are, and if you're not, let's just say a time like how can you enjoy pausing right now? So how can you enjoy this limbo transformation? What can you do to help yourself enjoy it? And what in your life is helping you recognize that the dreams are on their way? Because the universe is sending signs. It might just be sending it in ways that you're overlooking it. And I want you to actually see and acknowledge that the signs are here. Staying calm, breath work. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. So we're going to take 3 minutes for this question. For anyone who's jumped on a little bit late, like, you're welcome to type the answers up or write them out just to help gain even more clarity as you think of this question. And I think, let's do 2 minutes. Let's do 2 minutes for this question. If y'all need more time, you let me know. But yeah. How are we with time? Do we want a few more minutes? And oh my goodness, I can't believe you're up that late. I hope this is worth it for you, but I appreciate you being here. If you stick around for the Reiki, hopefully it'll help you sleep after this. Okay, I think we might be good on time. Okay, so our last question, and this is going to be the most fun one, in my opinion. I mean, they're all fun, but some of these questions I know can feel very heavy. And I know it's not always easy looking at ourselves and diving deep into things and doing the work. However, one, I like to think that it shows how brave we are and how strong we are, and the fact that we have the ability and the capacity to look inward, and that, we're not necessarily shying away from feeling feelings. We're allowing ourselves to just embrace them and feel them and grow and heal. But with a new moon, this question is by far my favorite. Yes, Layla, we could do 1 more minute. I'm just going to sit here and drink some tea. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's a delay. It's all good. Oh my goodness. So our last question, it's going to be, what would you like to manifest in your life with the new moon? Get as cleared and detailed as you'd like. New moons are about manifesting. It's planting the seed, recognizing that the desire may not pop up immediately. Retrograde planets, energy, weird pauses, you know what I mean? But we're going to take 3 minutes for you to get as detailed as you'd like, as clear as you'd like on what it is you would like to manifest into your life with this new moon. You need another minute, let me know, but there is a delay, so we will see. When it comes to answering these questions, it's up to you if you want to keep this paper or if you want to throw it out. You do not have to save it. Some people do like to save what they are asking for manifesting so they can see that it comes into fruition. I typically normally rip mine up and throw it out, as for me, it's a symbol of letting it go and giving it up to the universe and not obsessing over what it is that I desire in a sense, but that's just me, just my preference. Lately, I have been like writing it on my iPad or typing it up. So I do happen to have all of those notes, but amazing. Layla's good. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to move into our Reiki energy portion of this, and it being the new moon actually today, I'm so excited to send you guys Reiki live, because whenever we have a new moon or a full moon, the energy ends up just feeling a little bit more intense when I send the Reiki. Before I get into sending the Reiki, I do want to give you my spiel, especially because my main videos, I don't give you the spiel at all. And so if you do watch the main videos and you happen to watch this live, I want you to understand what you might be feeling and actually recognize that it is the Reiki energy. So Reiki is an energy healing modality in which energy is sent via the hands. I am not the one doing the healing. I'm just channeling it through. I'm asking for the Reiki to go wherever it is that you need it, that's in your highest and greatest good. So basically the Reiki energy is talking to your own soul, and that's where it's flowing where you need it. Reiki does help realign your energy, rebalance your chakras, and it will help you emotionally, physically, and spiritually. We also can use it for future events. We also can use it to help heal current emotions from past events. And we can use it for karmic healing. So a lot of fun things that we can do with Reiki. What you might feel as you watch my videos or in the next, I'm going to send Reiki probably like 10 minutes. So in these next 10 minutes, what you might experience is tingling anywhere in your body. A lot of times it's very strong in the hands and feet. You might feel as if there's a wave of energy coming over you. You may see shapes, you may see colors, you may have emotions come up to the surface. You may feel like you need to like gulp or like your stomach gurgles. That's more so common for a practitioner. However, I have had people feel it sometimes, so I just want to throw it out there. You may have thoughts pop into your mind. You may feel as if you're traveling to different places. Every single time you have a Reiki session, it feels different. It is not the same. So all I ask is that you be open and just allow yourself to really take in this energy, welcoming in wherever it is that you need it. If you want to ask it to help really remove toxicity or remove any blocks that you have that is keeping you from manifesting your desires, you could do so. You can ask for whatever it is in your mind right now. I don't need to know. You don't need to put it in a chat. You could just ask for the healing to go to your specific area, your specific problem, whatever that might be. With my videos and with this, you are welcome to receive your Reiki laying down or staying seated. And you're welcome to close your eyes. If you want to keep your eyes open, you can. Personally, I would suggest closing your eyes just because I think you can feel the sensations in your body and it'll be easier to see colors and shapes if you have your eyes closed. But you could do whatever it is that you feel most called to. And same thing with the videos that I post. You're welcome to close your eyes anytime you watch any of those videos. You do not have to have your eyes open. So that's basically my spiel. And like I said, I'm going to send the Reiki for about 10 minutes. Definitely get comfortable. If you want to grab a blanket in case you get cold, I do suggest that you do that. And if there's any questions, throw them in the chat. I will probably answer the questions after I send the Reiki, just because of this weird lag time with like how I'm going live and like what's happening. But I will answer them, I promise. All right. I'll play some music. You're going to get comfortable and let's get started. You can gently come back to this moment, becoming aware of your body, slowly wiggling your fingers and toes, maybe taking a quick stretch. And then once you feel ready, you can gently open up your eyes and fully come back to this moment. So if there's any questions that you have, definitely throw them in the chat. I'll answer them in a minute. But I do ask that after watching this video or being here with me live, that you have some water, however much that you feel called to, but the water is just going to help with the healing that you received and help you as you are realigning your energy and rebalancing your aura and your chakras. Also, you might just notice you feel thirsty right now. It happens. I hope that some good friends enter your life, whether it just be one or two. But I hope that they come in easily and just bring more light and joy into your life. You'll just notice the right people do show up at the right time. So as long as you continue to be open to receiving them, I have faith that they'll come. But you deserve that, and you're worthy of that. Hi, Nikki. Yay. You are very welcome for this live video. And Jack, if this is probably the best thing to be addicted to, I can't deny it. It really does help with sleep, especially the Reiki healing. When you receive Reiki healing, it helps you sleep so well that night. It's just a different level of sleeping. And yeah, thank you all for all the hearts before and all the love and for everybody being here. This is everything that I had planned for our journal questions and sending Reiki energy for this new moon. I did ask also, so you know, I did ask the Reiki to stay with you for as long as it is that you need it. So if anything pops up over the next few days, just remember that you were on live with me for Reiki. Doesn't always happen for people, but the one thing I always want to remind people of is if you've worked on something emotionally and you thought that you really got yourself to a good place with it, and then it just resurfaces, don't doubt or disbelieve in the work that you've done. Like, remember that you had Reiki, and sometimes things show back up just for us to relook at them. Yeah. Yay. I'm glad you enjoyed it, that it was great. The Reiki was strong. The Reiki was strong. The Reiki strong on new moons, especially, and full moons too. It felt strong to me tonight too, as I was sending it to you guys. But yeah, also, because I never talk about this and I just have it in my description, if you ever want a private Reiki session with me, like one-on-one, a 60-minute session, I do offer them. You can book one on my website. I know some of you that watch me are in different time zones. And so if there's no time that shows that works for you, because our time zones are so different, just shoot me an email and we can figure something out. But I do offer Reiki sessions via Zoom. It would feel like this, like we would hop on camera, you would see my face. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. Totally understand that. But you would have me there live and I would be sending the Reiki to you live in that moment. And then if there's anything that I'm sensing, anything that I'm picking up, I will share it with you. I will also let you know which of your chakras are opened or closed. So I do offer that. It is on my website. And I do have like all my candles, like that intention candle that you guys saw. This is available right now. I only send the candles out in the United States because candles melt and it's really expensive to send them internationally because they're so heavy. But I do offer like rings, bracelets, and t-shirts and energy sprays. I don't have it listed online for you to buy internationally, but if you're interested in it, let me know and I can give you a cost for what it would be for me to send it to you internationally if you are in another country. I think that's most of my spiels. Yeah, but thank you. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate you being here. Thank you to everybody who subscribes to this channel. You guys are literally like the best, and I appreciate you more than you know, and I'm so grateful for you all to be here. And I just hope you have the most amazing new moon and that these questions did help you over the next few days as the new moon energy is lingering with us. If you want to re-answer the questions again, by all means, go for it. If you forget what the questions were, shoot me an email. I will send you the questions. I have them all in my own note, so they aren't going anywhere. And yeah. All right. I wish the lag wasn't so great. I have to figure this out better. In case anybody has any questions or anything else. Okay. Thank you so much. This was great. Peace, love, and thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. I see you. I'm so glad you're here with us live. Yeah, so on that note, enjoy the feeling of receiving Reiki. Enjoy that calmness that's hopefully over your body right now. Try to stay in that energy as much as you can. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video because, you know, we put them out every day. Bye, y'all.